Hello, today I am going to tell you about a new and really unique device from Xiaomi, a soundbar, a smart TV box and an audio-video receiver, but all in one integrated package. This is the Xiaomi Mi Bar. This is interesting. It can do something that normally would require multiple devices and can be the only thing in the whole setup except for the TV itself. My name is Dmitro Voloshin. Let's take a look at what this thing is. The device can be divided into three logical parts: the smart TV box, a soundbar, and an AV receiver. A smart TV box is a better choice than a combined smart TV in my opinion. TVs mostly last for 4 to 6 years, and the smart part of such a TV will be seriously outdated within that period. The TV box, from the other hand, can be replaced if the performance is not satisfactory, or can give you the interface and the features you want and still choose a TV brand for its picture quality. A soundbar is an interesting solution for a home cinema. Its benefits are the looks, neatness, minimalistic design and ease of installation. The speakers and the amp are all placed in one long rectangular brick under the TV. Receiver is interesting. There is a coaxial antenna input, analog composite video audio, 3 HDMI 2.0 inputs, a VGA D sub input, and you can choose what source to display and play sound from the menu right in the interface. So you can connect your satellite decoder, roof antenna, a 4K Blu-ray player, a PC, a gaming console, a camera, and an old-school analog player, or literally anything else. It's neat and comfy. No wire replugging is necessary. And there is only one visible wire that goes from the soundbar to the TV, and it can be easily hidden into the wall. Now you just choose the source with the remote. The enclosure of the soundbar is very good looking and very well made. It's a fine metal hash. The only different surface is in the middle where the buttons are. It has the brushed steel pattern and is made from aluminum. On the front, just the Mi logo. On the bottom, massive rubber feet to keep the unit from sliding and rattling, and it vibrates a lot. On the back, the mounting sockets to hang the soundbar on the wall invisibly, 3 HDMI 2.0 inputs, a USB 3.0 and USB 2.0 ports, proprietary Mi port used to send HDMI 2.0 signal along with some more optional cables or data, VGA, a gigabit Ethernet RJ45 port, composite AV input as a 3.5mm mini jack, a subwoofer out socket, a coaxial DTMB antenna socket. In the box, the power adapter with a separate brick and 2 long cables, like a laptop's, the mini jack RCA composite AV adapter, the Xiaomi remote with Bluetooth and accelerometer, the Mi port to HDMI cable to connect to the TV, and a few coaxial cable adapters. HDMI 2.0 means true 4K 2160p at 60 frames per second. This is important and quite unique. The 4K 60p YouTube, here I come. Wireless, dual band, dual module, 2.5 to 5 GHz Wi-Fi ABGN and AC, and the 4.1 Bluetooth with EDR. The guts are the M-Star 6A928 system on chip with 4 1.4 GHz Cortex A17 cores and a Mali 764+4 core video accelerator. This SoC is specifically manufactured for media players and TV boxes, and it supports the maximum amount of hardware decoding formats natively. The benchmark performance is quite secondary here. The optimizations for those huge 4K videos are what is important. There are 8 gigs of storage and 2 gigs of RAM. This setup scores more than 43,000 points in AnTuTu, which is quite good for a TV box. A crucial thing for the soundbar is the sound, obviously. There is a surprising amount of low end, albeit it's quite strictly cut on about 50 Hz. The bar has 4 wideband speakers of 2.5 inches each in 2 independent acoustic chambers and 2 dome tweeters. The acoustic chambers have bass ports and the tweeters are very well placed. They are facing the audience rather than the ceiling. They are slightly tilted to hit the ear level of listeners and are spread as wide as possible for that wide stereo image. The sound of this soundbar is solid and focused. It has surprising bass and can be totally used without a subwoofer. It plays music clean and well. The quality is superb. You can hear the difference between good MP3, bad MP3 and lossless. The movies sound even more spectacular. Special effects are totally believable and don't distort even on the max volume. Here are a few real-world sound samples of the way this soundbar sounds.
State that nearly 50 million years ago.
All the things that you said, you're down by the sea. The city calls me.
It's just a poor boy from a poor family. Famous clown in a flower crown. My friends are dictated by similar subscriber.
Xiaomi has a few subwoofers to offer with this soundbar. The bass part will of course seriously improve and the maximum loudness would become much higher. The video streaming software comes pre-installed on this TV box, as well as YouTube and versatile VLC and MX video players. The Android platform excludes any chance of these programs getting outdated. You would just install new players or update existing, albeit manually, and the problem is solved. Google Play Market does not come installed out of the box, nor does the Google services. You can install new software from a USB storage device by putting appropriate APK files on the drive and then inserting it into the TV box. I was able to install Facebook, alternative Android-like launcher, and various games. Xiaomi supply their own game and app markets, but they are very set in both quantity and quality, and the only real use is to try to find a game that uses the remote's gyro for gameplay. The amount of built-in memory is suitable for the software, but not for movies, so it's implied that you would either stream video or use a USB drive to play the videos right from it. Wi-Fi is very fast, and together with USB 3.0 should not bottleneck any kind of streaming. The Mi interface is quite comfortable and defined, and has a lot of Chinese menus and services which are useless outside of China. I was able to install a free third-party launcher and got a usual familiar Android device feel. By the way, the device identifies itself as a phone, so Instagram will work fine. The soundbar automatically downloads its firmware updates via the Wi-Fi, which is good, and it takes about 5 minutes to upgrade. The built-in Bluetooth allows connections to wireless headphones, a joystick like this Xiaomi one, a cell phone as a remote control, and the supplied remote. A separate smartphone app allows to stream the screen of the device to the TV box via Wi-Fi to watch video and pictures. Works quite well. The games run very good. On the Full HD resolution they run smooth with no glitches. Dead Trigger and Real Racing play well. The only issue, amount of memory. You will not be able to keep a lot of games on the device at the same time. A real smart thing for me was using this as a remote desktop client to my main desktop PC. You can then connect a receiver for wireless keyboard and mouse to the TV box and use an RDP client program to connect to any PC anywhere, as if it was connected directly to that TV. It's not suitable for gaming or video, but text chatting, browsing or work can be done in the living room on a large screen with no hassle. The soundbar turned out to be good, even though it is a first such product. This was Dmitro Voloshin. Listen to decent music only and have a good luck.